Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Adobinali. How you're doing? Hope you're doing great and hope you're staying safe. We are 2005 subscribers now. Yesterday we hit 2000 subscribers. So I'm here to say a very big thank you to you all, because if not for you guys, I wouldn't be here. So thank you very much. Thank you. I remember this is like an encouragement to everybody who gets to see this video or who gets to watch this video. I remember sometime in March 2020 when I just hit 100 subscribers. I started YouTube in January. So I was at March, January, February, March. I hit 100 subscribers, and I remember going on my WhatsApp status to celebrate it, going on my Facebook. I think it was my WhatsApp and Facebook. I went there to celebrate my 100 subscribers milestone. I know what happened. Two people unsubscribed. Now took me back to 98, and I was wow, wow, how can people be this petty? Because I decided to celebrate my little win, and then someone went to unsubscribe. So this is like March 2020, and this is February 2021, and we are 2000, and I'm very sure by March 2021 would have gone further than that. You understand what I mean? I'm sure would have hit like 2100 subscribers. So it's like an encouragement to everybody out there, no matter what challenges or obstacles might be going through in your business. YouTube is also a business. Don't give up. Don't just give up. Just keep pushing, and at the end of the day, you will succeed. So if you've not subscribed yet, please kindly subscribe, like, share, and comment as well. Also, remember to watch the ads. That's how I make some money. Thank you. In case I'm looking down, I wrote some points. So today it's Wednesday, and Wednesdays are usually our business talks, our business meeting, finance and business finance meetings. That's where we talk about everything business finance. So today I want to talk about something: vendor customer relationship. I saw a post yesterday in regards to vendor customer, all of that drama that was going on. I said, okay, let me just talk about it today, since today is usually our business and finance meetings. So basically what happened is that a customer requested, I think, a tree. I'm going to leave screenshots of their chats so that you see what the whole conversation that ensued between the customer and the client and the vendor rather. So apparently the customer requested for a certain size of tree, and the vendor was like, okay, I have it. On on the vendor's delivery now, the vendor delivered a completely different thing. When I say a completely different size, and this was not what the customer wanted. The customer was very specific with the size. So the customer now called on the vendor like, okay, this is not the size I requested for. Why did you send the size to me? And what the vendor had to say is that, oh, the size you requested for, the size you requested for has been sold out, and you have 24 hours. Okay, the vendor said return it, and you have 24 hours to do that. You heard right. Like, you're still giving the client or your customer a timeline for your own mistake, and she has to deliver it with her own money. So this whole drama, like, some vendors actually behave like what they are doing, the business they're advertising, is not just the business, it's not just the way they earn money. Because I don't understand how a vendor would treat a customer like that if that business is your major source of livelihood. Because the way you treat your customer will determine if that customer will come back or not. So some vendors, I feel most vendors or most people actually put out business just to cover up some things they're doing behind. That is why they talk to customers anyhow, they treat customers anyhow, and all of that. There's that saying that goes, a customer is always right. So if a customer is always right, then why would you treat your customer that way? So going back to this conversation or this topic for today, what I would have to say is, first and foremost, if you deal with items that has to do with colors and shapes, if a customer requests for something that has to do with sizes, colors, shapes, if you are out of stock, it is only right, it is only proper that you call back that your client or your customer and tell the customer, please, this is out of stock. Can we resend this, or can we send back your money? That is what any rightful vendor is supposed to do. But you find out that if size 12 is not available, the vendor goes ahead to send size 10. How do you expect the person to wear size 10? Or how do you expect the person to, like, what are you expecting the person to slim down to size 10 because that is what you have? If what the client requested for is not available at the moment, then it's good you just tell the client, okay, this is out of stock. Can you wait a little while? When we restock, I send to you. Or would you want to choose another design or something? Not sending the wrong design to the person, or the wrong shape to the person, or the wrong size to the person, then you're now enforcing it on that person. It is completely and totally very wrong. The goal of every vendor should be that your customer is satisfied. That should be the goal of every vendor. It's when your customers are satisfied, they get to refer you to someone else. Like now, imagine this vendor now. I don't know when they showed that chart, I don't know why they actually covered the name of that vendor. Imagine now that I am the client now. Definitely, if my friend wants to buy from this vendor, I will discourage it. And I will definitely tell that my friend why he or she shouldn't buy from this vendor. And that my friend, if he sees someone else that wants to buy from this vendor, the person will also discourage it based on the experience his friend or her friend has had with this vendor. So this thing is just very simple. The way you treat your customers, the way you treat your clients will determine your progress in your business. You cannot treat your customers rudely and then you just think, okay, oh, they would come back to you. There are so many other vendors. You have so many competitors there. You have people that are ready to respect clients very, very well. These clients, this is their money. It is in their pocket. You cannot force it out of them. But you see the vendors, there are so many vendors for this particular product. And it's very painful when you know that what you sell is all over the market. And then you go ahead to, oh, I can do anyhow. I can talk to my clients anyhow and all of that. Then that goes also to that non-return policy that some vendors actually, I don't know, I'm using of vendors and customers, some vendors really have. You had a mistake, you sent in the wrong item, and then you're now enforcing it under your clients that, oh, there's a non-return policy for your mistake, not my mistake. If I'm the one that said, okay, I wanted a size 10, and then you sent in size 10, and then on getting the product, what I needed is size 12, then you can now start talking of non-return policy. But a situation where you sent out the wrong item, then that your non-return policy shouldn't come to play. It shouldn't come to play. In fact, personally, each time I see that non-return policy on vendors' pages, it puts me off. Because it shows that even if I have a problem with your product, I would never get my money. I might not want any other products that you're selling or any other item you're selling. That's non-return policy for me is a no-no for me whenever I say it. So non-return policies for a situation where it's the vendor's fault should automatically be cancelled. When it has to do with vendors as well, let me talk about vendors. Vendors, when you're a vendor, basically, let's say you just sell like 5 items, you're also a customer to someone else. So when vendors behave like they're gods, I laugh, because how would you feel if you go to buy something from another vendor and you're treated in such manner? And I bet you this kind of vendors, they would never take this act that she exhibited with another vendor. That's when she's now a customer. She would never ever tolerate it. That's one problem with people that are always very harsh and all of that. When the roles are reversed, they can't take what they dish out. So we all need to calm down. We all need to take things easy, do the right thing, because everything always backfires. You will be a customer someday. You're not going to be a client forever. So basically, all I'm saying is, as vendors, it's your duty to ensure that customers are always right and customers get all that they desire. Every item they need, you give it to them. When it comes to delivery is always a problem between customers and vendor. I've seen a situation where a customer actually requested something, and then the customer had to say, oh, meet me halfway and then I'll pick it up. Customers, I don't know, you're a customer, I'm also a customer. I think we are humans. And what I would say is that issue of meet me halfway, let me collect it, rather than you pay delivery fee or you coming to pick up. I think we need to put an end to it, and I think vendors should make it very clear that it's either pick up or delivery. There's nothing like meet me halfway. You cannot tell me meet me halfway when I have other things to do. Yes, you're a customer, you're always right, but there are some things that are not should not be tolerated at all. So let me go back. I just had to say this because this conversation came up in one of my group chats, business group chats, and I decided to just bring it up. So that sending of wrong item, nobody is above mistake. It's a different thing when you send that item as a mistake, then you apologize. But in this situation, I think this vendor did it purposely. She sent out that item purposely because she was out of stock. So it is completely wrong. She herself, the vendor herself, needs to go pick it up. Like, there is nothing like, okay, oh, come and meet me halfway and then I'll pick it up from you. You send your pickup guy to go pick up that item and then do either a refund, or you give the customer what he or she requested for. That is in terms of the size, the color, and the shape. So is there any other thing? I would love to know your opinion about this whole thing that has happened between this vendor and the client. And also, I want to say very big congratulations to Ozo. Ozo signed a new deal yesterday with an accessory shop, with an accessory brand. And I think one of our YouTubers, Vivian Okezi, actually did a video shoot for this accessory brand. So congrats to the both of them. And if there's another thing, I will let you know. So for now, have yourself a lovely day and bye.